Good morning, students. Today we are going to read a book titled Jonathan and His Mommy. This book was written by Irene and illustrated by Michael Hayes. While we read this book, we're going to be thinking about not just the character and the setting, but also the character's feelings. We want to know how they change throughout the story, how our character feels in the beginning, how they feel in the middle, how they feel at the end, if their feelings changed, and why. Now, who do you think one of our main characters is going to be in this book? Think about the title and look at the cover. Jonathan and His Mommy. I think Jonathan might be our main character, and I think Mommy is probably going to be pretty important in this story. Let's read and find out. Jonathan and His Mommy by Irene Smalls, illustrated by Michael Hayes. I like to go walking and talking with my mom. Oh, I noticed it starts with I. Jonathan is telling the story. First, we zigzag walk down the street. It looks strange to the people that we meet. Looking at our illustrations, our pictures, what do you think the setting is for this story? Do you think it's in the city? Do you think it's out in the country, on a farm? What do you think? How can you tell? He says, first we zigzag walk down the street. It looks strange to the people we meet. What do you think it looks like when he's zigzag walking? I think they're walking this way, and then walking this way, and then walking this way, and then walking this way. Zigzag. It probably does look strange. Oh, that doesn't look like zigzag. I think they've changed the way they're walking. Then we take big giant steps, and talk in loud giant voices. And we say big things the way giants must talk. I say, did you see that humongous mammoth among us? They're pretending, aren't they? How do you think he feels right now, pretending with his mommy? I think he's pretty happy too. So they've zigzagged, they've walked like giants, but this doesn't look like giant steps. Look at that illustration. I think they're changing the way they walk again. It says, after that, we take itsy bitsy baby steps, and talk in tiny baby voices about baby things, itsy bitsy spiders, tiny dreams, and small marshmallows. Next, we take bunny steps. Hop, 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 hop. Hip hop too, sometimes. As we wriggle our noses and wiggle our ears, we look so funny that we end up in tears. How do you think they're feeling? How do you know? I know it says they end up in tears, but I don't think they're sad. Think about how you would feel if you were pretending with your mom on a walk. Now look at the illustration and look at their facial expressions. So sometimes they laugh so hard they end up in tears, and it says tears that dry with the wind as we take fast running steps, running our race. You're the winner, I'm the misser, I see on my mom's face. Sometimes she can't keep up with my fast pace. So I slow it down. and we do slow motion steps. Slow motion steps as we talk about molasses and birthdays and how long they take. And just before we're about to fall asleep, we take a leap onto our toes and do ballet steps. Ballet steps, arms in the air, twirling round and round till our feet touch the ground. Then we do crazy crisscross steps. Crazy crisscross steps. Mommy steps and I step and our legs cross. Mommy steps and I step and our legs crazy cross. The one who makes the last step is the boss of the crisscross. I think he's really enjoying himself. After crossing a fast and our last crisscross, we move on to reggae steps. Reggae steps, hips swaying, feet step sliding, side to side, bodies moving to the beat of our hearts. Then we take backward steps, and go to all the places we've been. Which is good, because by that time, we are tired. And we take Jonathan and Mommy steps, and walk our way home. How does Jonathan feel at the very end? How do you know he feels this way? Let's look again at our most recent illustrations. There's Jonathan. What did he say about how he was feeling? He told us how he was feeling, didn't he? It's important to pay attention to what our character says, what our character does, and how our character feels. We should be able to say how they feel throughout the entire story. Thank you so much for reading this book with me. I hope you enjoyed reading Jonathan and His Mommy.